Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to the Danny Danae Show. I am Danielle Danae, aka Danny Danae, and I got a lot to say. But before we get into it, you guys notice like the little lights are set up kind of differently. Same hotel room, different lights because my last video, I noticed you guys could like see my bed and everything, the whole room, and I was like, y'all cannot see my bed, especially when it is not made. So I messed with the lights a little bit. I made it different. I think I also shot it later in the night, so the reflection isn't as clear. So yeah, but that's all I wanted to say. You guys cannot see everything. All right. Okay, but let's get into today's show. So the question today is, why are there no female versions of Elon Musk? Why? Let's talk about it. So you guys know who Elon Musk is. This guy owns Twitter. He's very successful. See him all the time in the media. Great man, very successful man. Why are there no female versions of him? And when I mean female versions of him, I mean successful in their businesses, well spoken, have the type of money he has. Where are they? Are they out there? If they are, I don't know about them. And there aren't that many. Because if they were, I would know at least one. The follow-up question. Why do we think that is? Why aren't there a lot of female versions of Elon Musk? I have some pretty good ideas, and I'm going to share them with you today. So, there are no female versions of Elon Musk because they lack these 6 things. And I'm going to list these 6 things to you guys. So bear with me. And I'm going to explain each one so you know what I'm talking about when I list them. So 1, and it's all of these things together, not just these things individually, because a lot of women are these things individually. No woman is all 6 of these. So 1, a woman has the looks of a supermodel. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Maybe not a supermodel, but like a Holly Berry. Like almost damn near perfect. Right? Just drop dead gorgeous. Has the eyes, lips, hair, nails, skin, all that. It's pretty self-explanatory. So what? She's beautiful. She's intelligent. She's smart. She can articulate her thoughts in a good manner. She is well read. She's intelligent, right? This woman also has intellect. She's wise beyond her years. She realizes things that most people don't pick up on, right? She's emotionally mature. She's not lashing out at everybody. She, is not crying about everything. She knows when to be emotional, when not to be. And she's not overly emotional in circumstances when she shouldn't be at all. So 4, emotionally intelligent, mature, pardon me. And then 5, not messy. There's so many people out here, especially celebrities, that their lives are just a mess. And they're messy, full of drama, full of ratchet behavior. The first name that comes to mind, I think of like Coi Leray or Cardi B or who else? Summer Walker with the baby daddy situation. I just cannot. Super, 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 super messy. I just, and yeah, it's just not cute. And no one really takes those those people that are messy seriously. Like it's so funny when I was breaking down these things, this list. I was like, but Cardi B is successful, and so is Summer Walker, and so is Coi Leray, but they're entertainers. So they're like the exception to the rule. I'm talking about like regular individuals, like Elon Musk was before he had this money, the success. I mean, and that grind to the top. you got to have these things. You cannot be messy in your personal relationship. So has the looks, has the beauty, has the intellect, has the intelligence. Well, intelligence, pardon me, then intellect, and then emotional maturity, not messy. And then 6 is not rich or connected in any way to somebody who's already in the field that you want to pursue. That is so heavily in here. There's so many Nepo babies and people, getting successful off of other people, which is not a bad thing. But for the most part, usually people that have that success already, access to them, especially at an early age, kind of, don't they're not the person that is going to have that type of success long term, because the mentality, the type of mentality it takes to get there isn't there, because things were handed to them at a young age. Hardships create strong people. So yeah, those 6 things, right? A woman has to have all those 6 things: good looks, intelligent, intellect, emotional maturity, not messy, and not rich or connected. And that's tough. That's especially for beautiful women to be all these things, because beautiful women get a pass. They get so many passes in life for everything. Trust me, I know personal experience. So it's like when you're getting what you think you need already, it's like, why do that? Why go the extra mile and become intellectually, become an intellectual genius, become wise, become emotionally mature, when people are okay with you being you just because you're pretty. So yeah, it's tough. It's tough, man. And people are like, how, you may ask, how do you put looks up there when Elon Musk looks like him? Looks, I'm sorry, matter for women more so than they do for men. Way more so than they do for men. You guys know this. I've spoken about this before. It just is a factor. Men don't want to take a woman seriously who they don't enjoy looking at. Trust me, I get it. It's almost it feels like a lose-lose situation, because if you're beautiful and smart, they're kind of just still only looking at you for your beauty. But if you're beautiful and stupid, it's like they just looking at you for your beauty as well. So it's like, if you want to pick a struggle, I would choose to still be smart. I would choose to be wise, right? So yeah, but looks, like I said, matter. Men, like I said, don't want to listen to somebody who is not attractive. I'm sorry. So, and I'm saying the supermodel looks because that's the peak. She could be, just attractive, have a nice smile, but not drop dead gorgeous. But, the elite woman, the woman at the top, is drop dead gorgeous and is all the other 5 things I listed. Right? So, why is this so hard? Like I said, women are emotional. Women like to take the easy route out of a lot of things. Women value connections. They live off them. Like, because it makes our lives easier being connected, being, attached to a well-off family, because it makes our lives better, easier. And it's not a bad thing. Excuse me, not a bad thing at all. But, to reach the level of success that Elon Musk has, you got to experience some type of hardships. And probably a lot of them. I don't know Elon Musk personally, but I'm sure he went through a lot of hardships and had to, go through a lot of sacrifices. And I believe women should live as soft a life as possible. I don't, women that, go through tough times, develop hard shells, and then just go through life just hard sometimes. But like I said, to get to that level of success and um, respect that Elon Musk has, does at his age, like I said, you got to go through some pain, and you got to come out of it. You got to come out of it well, and it's tough, man. It's so tough for a lot of women, and there's also something else I think that women need to be. Y'all remember the book, The Four Agreements? I did a show on it a while ago. It's so crazy. Gosh, I was looking at all the numbers of my show. I have all my shows listed by numbers. I was like, dang, this is already episode 40. So I've been doing this for 8 weeks, but it feels like I've been doing it forever because I loved it so much. It's just become a part of my natural routine. But anyway, I did a video, I don't know how long ago, about the Four Agreements. If you have not read that book, read it. The Four Agreements. It's by Don Miguel Luis, and he lists the four agreements that you should live by. And I think these are also 4 things that women would need to be in order to reach the level of success that Elon Musk has. So I'm gonna list the agreements, and then I'm gonna go into detail on how they correlate with this topic. So first agreement, and I'm probably not saying these in order, but I'm just giving it to you guys as I wrote it down. 1, don't take things personally. 2, be impeccable with your word. 3, don't make assumptions. 4, always do your best. So the first one I said, don't take things personally. A woman that is at that level will not take things personally, and that is tough for women. Oh my goodness. We do nothing but take things personally. Pardon me. Yeah, everything is a personal attack, even if it's not. We see it as one. So, yeah, women, we make up full-on stories in our heads and make things personal. Like I said, that were never personal. So, it's really hard for women. And then 2, be impeccable with your word. Yeah, women are good talkers. People are good talkers, but women especially, and we can talk your ear off. But do we follow through with the things we're talking about? Most of the time, no, we don't. So that's why we fail in a lot of instances. We do, because we don't mean the things we say, and we don't do the things we say. 3, don't make assumptions. That kind of goes with don't be in your feelings. It's almost like trying to tell. What am I trying to say? Trying to tell a horse to breathe in the water. It just won't happen. I was trying to come up with something, and that's just the first thing that came to mind. Y'all gotta excuse me, guys. But yeah, it seems dang near impossible to tell a woman to not make assumptions. That it's what we live for. And I don't know if it's something that just women are naturally been all our lives, or something we've just been programmed to do since, I don't know, for a while. And yeah, but to be successful, you cannot make assumptions. You gotta fact check. You gotta do your due diligence, and we just don't do so. We believe people when they say things. We are agreeable, and it never works out for us in the long run. Trust me. I'm speaking from personal experience. All these times, I'm always speaking from personal experience. And then 4, always do your best. It kind of ties in 3 other agreements. Yeah, we try. Sometimes we don't try. I made this point, like, sometimes your best isn't 100% every day. Sometimes it's 50%. It's just the best you can do in that day. But we don't even do that because we're lazy. We're in our emotions. We're over here making assumptions about something. So we slack, and we don't put in the most effort we can, and we suffer for it. And we, you know, don't excel because of it. And yeah, so I think those are very four very good agreements that a woman, I think, of that caliber on Elon Musk's level would have. All those things down packed. But it's hard, super hard. And I remember I was sitting in my apartment one day, and I came up with a question. I was like, are there any role models out there that I want to be like? And I was specifically thinking about a black woman because I'm black. I was like, is there any black woman that's beautiful, not messy, not connected to a rich daddy or whatever, and is smart? And I couldn't think of one. I could not think of one. And it wasn't just me. I asked some friends. They couldn't think of one. And I was just like, ooh, that's not good. That's not good. You know? Yeah, because like I said, I think there are women out there like that. Maybe a handful, maybe more. Not that many is my point. But they're not highlighted enough. Or they're, minding their business, living their best life with their husbands or by themselves and not on social media and just chilling. It's like, oh, dang. But those are the type of women I want to see. And I'm sure people that follow my channel want to see too, because those are the kind of women I would want my future kids to want to be like. And like I said, I want to be like. So, yeah, I'm tired of seeing this degenerate behavior, black women especially, doing like pretty women doing stupid-ish, like having kids with 5 different baby daddies and, going on reality TV shows, glorifying being a hoe. It's just not stuff I want to see. I want to see a woman talk about how she worked on herself and learned how to communicate her thoughts in a way that, was very articulate and effective in her profession and caused it to grow and grow and grow to the point where she reached the level of damn near stardom of success. And now is public speaking at events and, just loving life, and started a family, and then is teaching her daughter or son to do the same. That's the type of woman I want to see. That's the type of woman that should be highlighted in our media spaces, our mainstream media. But it's not. And it's sad. And I got to call it out, man. But yeah, like I said, it's hard, especially, like I said, for beautiful women to learn to want to be intelligent, because not only are they getting away with just being beautiful most of the time, they're not encouraged to do so by the media, by their parents, by their peers as well. Being degenerate and being, unintelligent is actually seen as cool. People are like, whatever. People only focus on the exterior. You see people, just make videos on Instagram just showcasing their bodies, showcasing how great they're doing their makeup, not saying anything of depth. It's just them in front of the cameras showing how cute they look. Look how pretty I can be. So stupid. Anyway, if you go to my Instagram, anybody knows me, like I have, I think like maybe 60 posts up there, and people are like, my agents hate that I don't post a lot of up there because it could give me more work, and they're like, how much of a following you probably have, you post all the time, but I just hate it so much because I'm doing this for what? I'm like, if I'm going to speak on YouTube and, try to get paid for it. I'm not just going to go on Instagram speaking for what? But I do have some of my clips from my videos posted up there. But anyway, it's just, I know how the algorithm works, and I know what people focus on, and they're fixated on looks. So why aspire to be an Elon Musk when you can just be a Kim Kardashian? But the shit is played out. Kim Kardashian's the script has already been set. It's been played by multiple people. It's time to change. It's time to switch it up. It's time to be someone of substance. Because like I said, looks fade, man. But you should be beautiful on the outside, but you also should be beautiful on the inside. If you also look at my Instagram, I have a saying. I'm like, what is it again? Freak. I just drew a blank. I said, it's like beauty matters, but make sure that beauty also resides from within. I forget it exactly. Goodness, that's crazy that I'm forgetting stuff. But yeah, you should be beautiful in both places, in on the outside and on the inside. But yeah, emotional maturity is definitely hard. We know this already. I say this in all my videos, but I think it was so funny. I came across a video where this older woman was speaking about women of today, and she said, women of today have the emotional maturity of a 14-year-old. She was specifically speaking about Black women, being a Black woman herself. She could speak on that, and I thought that was great. I'm not saying she can or can't, but she knew from experience. So yeah, I think she even said she was like that herself until she woke up one day and was like, this is not okay to act like this. I'm a grown woman. I can't be, acting crazy just because. And I thought it was interesting that a guy that was also, oh no, this was another video. A guy kind of fact-checked, and he was like, a lot of women are, he mentioned some type of disease or condition, pardon me, where women will be the emotional maturity of the age they experienced a trauma at. So if that was as a teenager, they'll remain, a teenager from that trauma. And I thought that was an interesting realization, or interesting fact. Yeah, we gotta heal. So many women are walking around, like Andrew Tate said, they're walking around on the verge of a mental breakdown. And we gotta heal. And the only ways to be great is to heal. You gotta heal, you gotta forgive, you gotta move on. But you know what, you guys, what I think is the number one reason why there isn't a female Elon Musk, or why, we don't see her? It's because women cannot handle rejection. Women cannot handle rejection. And rejection is it's something you gotta go through in order to be successful. But think about it. If you're a woman right now, you do not like to be rejected. That is like a slap in the face. It's the ultimate level of disrespect to other women. It's not something we are willing to put ourselves through at all. We run from rejection. It's like, how dare you? The audacity. Like I said, it's highly disrespectful. So, yeah, Elon Musk, I'm sure, will tell you he has experienced so much rejection in business when it came to women. Yeah, so, but, and he, like I said, he had all the time. Women get it one time and they're really ready to shoot everybody. They're ready to shoot whoever rejected them. Women are not okay with people not liking them, especially when they don't have a valid reason in their eyes. They're like, oh, you just don't like me because you just don't like me? What? Especially with beautiful women. Trust me. I also know this from personal experience. It's like, how dare you not like me? Not like me. Are you looking at me? Like, are you crazy? Are you slow? Do you live in a mental facility? So, yeah, rejection is tough. But I remember seeing another video. It was like, you cannot be successful without being able to handle rejection, because it's bound to come. And when it comes and you're not ready for it, or you show your side of weakness when it comes, your respect goes out the window, because you're gonna fail every time. You're gonna go against competitors all the time, be in uncomfortable situations all the time. You're gonna fold again in those situations. Like, nah, you can never get to the highest level when that's something you got to deal with in the beginning. So yeah, that's the extra tough. Out of all of these things, I think emotional maturity is pretty close behind. It's a close second, but number one, women do not like to be rejected at all. It's not great. But yeah, that's all I got to say about that. You guys asked that question too. This question's been going through my mind, like I said, for a while. And like I said, I might not know. There might be a woman out there. I just don't know who she is. So please comment. Let me know who this female version of Elon Musk is, and I'll do another video following up about her, talking about her, and since they've done some research on her, and update you guys alongside me. So yeah, but sit back and ask yourself, why aren't there a lot of female Elon Musks out there? And is it a bad thing that that's the case? Like, I'm all about, women, doing what is natural for them to do, and maybe women, shouldn't put themselves in situations that, where they're constantly going to be rejected, or, constantly, have to look good all the time, so be so fixated on their looks, or stuff like that. But I'm just like, at the same time, we're so progressive in the world right now. We got women running everything. We got a woman running to be president. It's like, why not? I mean, I'm playing devil's advocate here. I'm like, why not? When we're so great right now, we got women. We got more women than ever owning businesses. Buying houses. So why don't we have Elon Musk out there? We have women that are successful, but not that successful. So what's the problem? And I think it's these things. I think it's the things I listed, guys. But tell me what you guys think. I'm curious to know. Why isn't there a female Elon Musk? Or why aren't there a lot of them? Or if she's out there, where is she? She in another country, tending to her kids. She doesn't speak English. Is she here, but, doesn't want to be known? She just wants to live her best life in private. I have a million questions off this question, but we're going to end it there, guys. All right. Please, please, please like this video if you like this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Comment always. I love to hear you guys' opinion. Please let me know if you liked it or if you don't. I want to know. Okay? And yeah, I will see you guys on Monday. Okay? With a whole new brand new episode. I might be in this hotel room. I might not. We'll see. I'm here a while, guys. I'm working, and it's been great so far. So we'll see. But like I said, I love you guys, and I will see you guys on Monday. Bye.